Hello again. After making the first update video, I got a lot of responses from people telling me to keep them up. And since it's kind of hard for me to, accurately type right now, I figured a video blog is much better than a written blog. So this is how I'm going to keep everybody updated on my condition. I made a YouTube channel, Amputee Life. You can keep up with me on there because I'll be making these videos as often as possible. Right now there's 2 on the channel. I've posted them to Facebook. Eventually I'm going to stop posting them to Facebook and just keep them on the blog, on the YouTube channel. But throughout the recovery process, I'll continue to post them just so friends, family, and all the people that don't have YouTube accounts can keep up. I'm going to go in order of the things I want to mention because there's some people that just want to know about the medical point and the recovery. So that's what I'm going to mention first. After that, I'm going to go into some other news. I don't know how to word it, but so I went and had 3 doctor's appointments today. The first one was with my orthopedic surgeon, the guy who put me back together, the prosthesis, the guy who's going to give me my new leg, and the trauma team, the brave and brilliant people that saved my life. And so I could not have gotten a better result because my orthopedic surgeon says my bones are healing at an abnormal speed. They just kept telling me they've never seen anything like it, that it's superhuman how fast I am healing. The exact words my orthopedic surgeon McDowell used were, "She is a bone healing machine." It's just the prayers and the love, and God is good. God is good. I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. God is good. And love and support and prayer, it's really helped. My hand, my 5th metatarsal, was shattered in a car wreck 3 weeks ago, and now it's completely healed. I would not have been able to do this a week ago. My ulna, still slightly broken, but almost completely healed. The fractures in my leg already have shadows of bone regenerating around it. The fracture in my pelvis, you can barely see on an x-ray. I'm healing at superhuman strength. They're telling me that maybe in 3 weeks from today, I can start walking again. And that is news I never fathomed. I did not think that if you would have taken me back the day of the accident when they woke me up from surgery, and if they would have looked at me then and told me that in 6 weeks I will walk again, I would have laughed and said, there's just no way. But it's looking pretty probable, and I have the blessing to go back to school for a half day as long as my pain is under control, and right now it is not. But maybe by next Wednesday I can at least start going for half days to get some classes back in check. Now I have some pictures here, some copies of x-rays that I'd like to share, just so you guys can see how they put me back together. It's pretty cool. This is my left leg that I still have. That's one of the steel rods in it, replacing my femur. Right here, in this region, you just follow this finger, you can see the fracture, and that light shadow around it is bone healing. Let's see. The lower half of my left leg, these steel rods and screws, because I was pretty shattered. This is my hand. As you can see, the 5th bone, it's not so bad. It's completely healed. This area is the fracture, and the shadow around it, like I said, bone healing. So, and these are both my legs with the steel screws and everything in it. Here is the fracture, healing. Here is the fracture over here, and all that shadowy area is just more healing. So it's a medical miracle, the speed that my bones are regenerating. So then I met with my prosthesis, the guy who's making my new leg. He says it's healing up really well and it's shrinking really nicely, which sounds kind of weird, I know, but shrinking is good. It's good. And then I met with the trauma team, and they gave me their blessing. I don't ever have to see them again. They just wanted to check my lungs since I did have to get a chest tube, and they wanted to check the scar, make sure it was healing fine, and they said it looks good. Yesterday, I met with my plastic surgeon, who gave me the skin graft on my foot, and she is very pleased with it. Now, my plastic surgeon and my orthopedic surgeon have both agreed that they don't think my heel will need a skin graft, which is good, because if it did, that would set me back from walking a couple more weeks, because I'd have to wait for that to heal. The break in the heel is almost completely healed. I just have to wait for the tissue around it that died to kind of slough off. And once that's good, I'm good to go. So that's everything condition and health-wise that I wanted to go over. So if that's all you really needed to know and wanted to stick around for it, that's pretty much it. Now, the next thing that I have to talk about is, hands down, the single greatest thing that has ever happened to me, other than surviving the wreck. Or surviving the wreck, then this incident. I have a friend named Nathaniel Miller. Nathaniel and I have always been good friends. But after my accident, he contacted my favorite band. And if anybody knows me, they know that I have been obsessed and I'm sorry. I've really loved this band for 6 years now. And Nathaniel was able to contact them and get them to send me a lot of stuff. And yeah, I'll just show you. I don't know if you'll be able to read it on the webcam, but let's see. Oh, it might be a little too bright, but it says from TBS. They sent me 2 packages, and it's just amazing. I'm going to go over some of the stuff they sent me, but I never thought in a million years this would happen to me. I cried. I really did. I bawled my eyes out. This is a drumstick with all of their signatures on it. It was used in the recording of their new album. I have a letter to prove it. It's got tons of chips. You can tell Mark was shredding on the drums. I'm kind of thinking it was used for El Paso, but there's that. Let's see. They sent me 4 different t-shirts. One of them I'm wearing right now. And then these 2. One of them I wore yesterday, so it's in the wash. But Taking Back Sunday, 152. Then this one. They sent me those, and I'm so excited because now I have a different one for every day of the week. And this is the handwritten card they sent me. It says, "Dear Aimee, your friend Nathaniel told us how to reach you. We watched the video about your accident, and we're so sorry you had to go through that. Glad you were recovering and keeping positive. Love, Taking Back Sunday. P.S. The drumstick was used during the actual recording of our current self-titled album." You can't see it, but I promise it's legit. Then they also sent me the Pièce de Résistance vinyl record with all the signatures on it underneath the cellophane. So I'm going to get one of those mounted cases and hang this up and have the drumstick underneath it, along with the letter. They also sent a 7-inch vinyl of Taking Back Sunday's Your Own Disaster and Jimmy Eat World The Concept. And I'm a mega fan, and I didn't even know this existed. It must be pretty rare, because I know everything there is to know about Taking Back Sunday, and I didn't know this existed. And they sent me. Sorry, it's kind of tight in the box here. Also sent me a ton of singles. They have the single for Liar, It Takes One to Know One on Louder Now, the single for that was on the new self-titled You Got Me. And they sent me a replacement of the new album because this is the CD that was in my CD player during the wreck. And now I have a CD to replace it. They also sent me hordes of bumper stickers and pins and everything. And honestly, it was, other than surviving the wreck and still being alive, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm so grateful. I mean, how many people get something from their favorite band and this much recognition from, it's just all amazing, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, I didn't think it was possible for me to gain more respect for that band than I already had, but this is just a whole new level. It was so kind of them, and I've loved them since I was 10 years old. I just cannot believe it. I know every song by heart, and I know the history of the band and most of its members, and it's absolutely wonderful. I mean, I cried when Adam was there, retweeted my video, but for him to actually send me so much stuff, it's just amazing. And Nathaniel and his dad are working on my reaction video to it, and I'm crying like a goofer, but I don't know how to describe it, just it's wonderful, and it was so nice of them. So thank you, Taking Back Sunday, for doing this for me, because that band saved my life. There's a lot of hardships that band got me through when everything else seemed kind of dark, and now it's getting me through the wreck. So, and now they've done this. It's just really amazing. The next thing I'm going to go over is what just happened a second ago. My cousin is joining the Army, and his recruiter really wanted to meet me. And he's a sergeant for the military, and not only did he say that I was stronger than half of the recruits he's seen, he also gave me his hat with his rank on it. So I'm an honorary sergeant of the military. But it was awesome. I mean, I'm honored to have this. I will wear it proudly because it means a lot to me that a complete stranger just comes in my house and just shows me nothing but kindness, and then gives me something so important as his hat with his rank on it. And that was really wonderful and encouraging. Also, my cousin got me another beanie for the stump. Army strong. Stumpy, officially Army strong. So, I guess I'll wrap this up before I continue to bother everybody. But also, local residents of my area, look around, because keep an eye on the Mountain Press, because I might be getting a story in there soon. I was contacted, and Miss Christy, Courtney Snyder's mom, helped me get this to go underway. I might be doing a story. I have a lot going on right now, so I don't have time for an interview or anything like that, but eventually, hopefully by next week, I'll have some time, and then it'll get in the paper. So keep your eye out if you want for that. And that's really it. So thanks for watching, if you did. And I love you all. I really do. So God bless, and drive safely, please.